Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing all right today. Oh, did I? Okay. I thought I had the wrong scene up. Good morning. Hope everyone's doing all right today. Man, I'm late. Like I say probably every Thursday. I play hockey on Wednesday and it's tough, man. Those are late nights. Those are hard games. And I get to bed so late, to wake up early has been really, really tough. Today I figured what I was going to do is takes a little bit of time that we have to try to generate something really interesting in UDIO. I usually call it just UDIO, the AI music generator, to see if I could create like some kind of interesting game music for the start screen before I push out to everyone and update the demo. I also have something that sounds kind of interesting for like a trailer that I'm also going to try to generate. I really wish I was good at music. I mean, maybe I should try to, but anyways, I like playing around with these AI tools. I know that people have problems with it, but I kind of like playing with it. It's kind of fun. When I went to UDIO today, though, which is kind of interesting, there's this big notification that they've partnered with Universal Music, which I don't know. It sounds like they partnered. It sounds like they sold to Universal Music, because what's happened here is downloads from the platform are unavailable. And as a thank you for support, they're giving us like more tokens. And so it sounds like they've perhaps sold, which is kind of a bummer, because if I was going to pull something out and generate something today, I probably cannot download it today, which I'm not super pleased about, because I did have some like ideas kind of floating around that I liked. So let's see, a new era of music, UDIO with Universal Music Group. Yeah, so it's partnered. I guess they're investors. Maybe they sold. I wonder how big this company was, though. It's really interesting. This is Andrew Sanchez, the CEO of UDIO. I am absolutely thrilled to announce our historic partnership with Universal Music Group. Today is a huge day for UDIO, and I want to explain what this means for you, our users, as we enter a new chapter. I'm just shocked. I mean, I'm not shocked that a music company is investing in AI music, but it is kind of scary that it's going to go from fun little tool that maybe hobbyists use to maybe something that is actually being used to generate music instead of artists. And I really think that's shitty. I always thought of these AI tools as almost like communication devices. I mean, I even think even programming tools, I thought it started that way in my mind, where it's like, this helps to democratize some of the skilled work so that you could communicate ideas really effectively. So in my case, hey, I'm not good at art, I'm not good at music, but I have a vision, and it might be easier for me to generate something and then go to an artist and say, hey, here's a couple of ideas that I've had. Now you go and make it good, make it cohesive, and put it together. And so that's how I've always seen it. But clearly, the direction it's going is we're just going to get a bunch of AI slop music. And like we saw last time with Suno, some of it's good and some of it's hard to tell. And if that's playing in the background of a restaurant or a mall or something, you wouldn't even know. If you're not really paying attention, you wouldn't even know. And nowadays there's times where I'm flipping through Instagram and I'm being thrown shorts of these new bands that I then follow on Spotify, and I'm looking at these band pages, and I'm listening to the music and I'm it's good, but something sounds off, and like the music, like I think like for me the big tell is like, okay, they have like 6 singles on their artist page, and they all kind of sound different. And I'm like, what's going on here? But they all sound good. Anyways, I'm yapping. UDIO's earliest days, I wanted our technology to engage directly with artists and my favorite songs. In my case, that ranges from Renaissance polyphony to Bach to 1970s rock and 2020s pop. That's cute. What we're pioneering with Universal will help make that possible in ways that directly empower artists and songwriters. In partnership with UMG, we will be working closely with their extraordinary artists, songwriters, and catalog to help bring your favorite music onto the platform while providing artists with control over how AI is used to make music and connect with fans. What does that mean? I'm passionate in ensuring that artists and songwriters benefit directly from the potential AI brings to music. Today is our first step in that direction. I mean, sure, but I don't know what that means. Justice Leopard, morning. How are you this morning? I'm exhausted, but I have coffee, so we're good. So here's what they're building. Create with an artist's voice and style. Artists will set permissions for what and how you can. What artist wants to allow for this? Remix and reimagine your favorite songs with AI. Mash up, take your favorite artist songs and styles and combine them in novel ways. I don't know if I really care about that. Over the next several months, UDIO will be in a transition period as the team prepares for newest models and products. We're starting today. Downloads from the platform. That fucking sucks. Man, I don't know. I mean, good for them. They were able to sell to a music label. I don't think people want any of this, but I don't think they have a choice. In the transition, we're adding blah, blah, blah. If you need support to our community, today is a culmination of years of work by a team of amazing people at UDIO. It is such a pleasure to work with you every day and some nights. Thank you as well as to our partners. They keep saying partners, which is a really interesting phrase. At Universal and the musicians. I mean, obviously they sold, or they took a significant investment. You just have a delighted challenge taught. Well, I mean, so that sucks. That means like what I was working on here is not something that I can continue to use because while I had some ideas, I can no longer download them. Or maybe I can. No, I can no longer download them. That fucking sucks. They are probably being sued, or the risk of being sued was there, so. Oh yeah, that's exactly, dude. Justice Leopard completely right on it. UMG and UDIO settle copyright dispute. Let's go to routers. So it was yesterday. Universal Music, UMG, said on Wednesday it has settled a copyright infringement case with artificial intelligence company UDIO, and that the two firms will collaborate on a new suite of creative products. Under the agreement, the companies will launch a platform next year that leverages generative AI trained on authorized and licensed music. It makes sense. I mean, yeah. But also, like, why Universal? Like, do they own all the music that was like trained on it? UDIO CEO Andrew Sanchez said the companies are building the technologies and business landscape that will fundamentally expand what's possible in music creation and engagement. 2024 major record labels Sony Music, Universal Music Group, and Warner Records had sued. So the three of them sued UDIO and another AI firm called Suno. So now I'm kind of curious. I haven't clicked into Suno. It seems like Suno has not settled. Anyways, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I have like a hot take about it, honestly. Like, you know, to a degree, yes, it makes sense. Like, I don't know if it's, I don't know what the ethics are when it comes to, I mean, I think the ethics when it comes to using artists' work without their permission to train and make money off of it shouldn't be allowed. Suno. I better generate music, but before I have to go to Fiverr with this shit. You shouldn't be allowed to just like make money off of that, right? It's not like music is open source, and there's not a lot of open source music to generate these models from. Although I'd really love to understand the details of like how, like what they use to train their models, and if they truly did use like copywritten music. I guess they did. I mean, I guess that's the that's part of it, right? And so then it begs this sets precedence, right? So like Midjourney and all these image generators, I imagine, are going to come under pressure. And I guess like ChatGPT, OpenAI is probably at this point too big to fail. Adobe was smart with this, and they only train their models with their huge libraries of stock photos. Yeah, that's totally smart. Like, I'm trying to think, like, how do you do this, like, in a way that is less, like, more legal, I suppose. And like that's the same thing, like UDIO and Suno and these companies. Like one of the paths forward could have been, hey, we have the technology to train our models. Sure, we've tested it on all this data, right? As like a proof of concept. Because like the thing that I hate about copyright, and like it does stifle innovation to a certain degree. But it's like, hey, we're just like, we're testing this, we're building a prototype, we're not selling it. We're building like a proof of concept of like what we can do. And now that we want to go to market, we're going to try to license the music, I suppose, to train it. But then no one's going to want to do that. Why does this open up here? Do you see that? Up here, like at the top? Why does it do that? It is a bit of a bummer because I really did enjoy playing with UDIO. And I think I still will, but not being able to download from it. Although, hold on a sec. I mean, look, there's also like clearly ways that if I really wanted to pull the music from here, I could, for the means of like what I need it for. No, nobody wants professional AI music art. No, I don't. And honestly, I don't want it either. Like, here's the thing. I kind of said it maybe before you came in. Like, the way that I see AI art, AI music, AI images, stuff like that is like a democratizing tool. Like, I'm not really good at art or music, but I could generate something that will get me so far. And it's also really good, so it democratizes it to a degree where it's like I could actually generate something where like usually I wouldn't be able to, which is kind of cool. But also it's like a means of communication, right? I might have a vision for something and I could kind of put that vision together, and then I could go to an artist and say, hey, here's what I'm thinking. Now, can you go and do something really cool with this? And it's the same thing with the art, right? Like, I don't really like the art in Typing Stars, honestly. Like, maybe I've been looking at it a lot, but like, I don't think it's really good. But it's given me enough that like, I feel like I can then go to someone and say like, hey, here's like kind of like what I'm thinking. Like, can you help me pull it together and just make it like better? Now, like, am I going to do that? I would like to. Do I have the money, and do I feel like the investment is worth it? I'm not 100% sure. But that's how I see it, right? It gives me the tools to like generate some stuff really quickly to prototype, if anything. Maybe go to market with it, but also maybe go to an artist and say, hey, here's what I'm thinking. Okay, I need to generate audio from a video clip that I have. Well, that's a bummer because I thought I generated some like cool ideas. I was like really, I was really having a good time with that 2 days ago. Something's rattling over here. I've got to go back there and clean my computer. It is dirty. Okay. Enough yapping. Drive me nuts. Have I been muted? How long have I been muted for? Anyways, I use FFmpeg to. So I created a video in Sora, and it had background music that I really liked. Sort of like this droney, synthy something. So I want to take that and try to extend and remix a little bit to try to generate something. I had something that I thought was like looking really cool in UDIO. I can't remember which one. But anyways, I can't download from it anymore, so that sucks. That being said, I could probably still, I mean, how hard is it for me to extract audio from a browser? Like, there's ways to do it. But we're gonna play with UDIO because I don't like the direction. I mean, I think like them partnering with UMG might be the death of this app, quite frankly. We'll see. But I had some like really interesting tracks like coming out of this, out of my experimentation on Wednesday or Tuesday. But honestly, I think I just need to go to like someone who is an artist and say like, hey, like I'm trying to do something like this. Like, help me out. Like what, you know, what can you do? I think I would feel better if I was able to collaborate with someone. I just need to find someone to collaborate with. Bummer. Okay, so let's try the Suno before they also settle and get sued. So I'm pretty sure I put music in here. I don't know what happened. Where did it go? Do I need to do that again? What did I miss? Okay. Save. Make something with your audio. Okay. Save to lot. Okay, so I guess it's saved to library, perhaps. Cover audio in song style. Let's try first to do like a. Okay. Oh, it's here. Okay. It's here. Let me delete. I don't need to. How do I turn off autoplay? Okay, we want to remix edit, open in Studio, that's new, open in Editor Pro, cover, extend. I will probably end up paying for this today. We're gonna cover, I want to remix styles, a piano. I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna see what it does, auto-generated. Instrumental. Advanced options, male, female, weirdness, style, influence. Okay, all the tools I need to pay for. Save to my workspaces. Can I create a workspace? New workspace. Typing stars, opening theme. Save to, okay. Let's just see. Let's create based off of the style that they gave me. Then I want to do synth drone, spacey drone. What happens if I do this? A synth-driven spacey drone opens with deep, evolving pads and airy textures, forming a fast, immersive soundscape. Slow. Okay, let's do that. I wish I could like also control. I'm also just going to put my own style in here. How many can I do at once? Wait for my other generation to finish. Okay, I mean, what did I expect if it was going to be a solo piano piece in a classical style, characterized by a slow tempo and a melancholic mood? Prosto Cotilo, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. And Unity Coder, thank you for the reminder on the mic. Unity Coder throwing pennies at me. Thank you for cheering. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate you. I joke. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's some good music. Fuck. It is good. I hate that it's good. That's why, like, I stopped. I didn't talk. It had me. What's playing now? What is this?
I've wandered through the corridors of silence, chasing echoes of a love that never spoke its name. Each step I take feels like the last, yet each step brings me closer to a place unknown. I've loved many, but none have touched the heart of my heart. None have seen the pain wrapped in the fabric of my soul, a pain that is not loud but whispers softly, like the wind through the trees. I seek not a lover of flesh, but a healer of the unseen, someone who can trace the cracks in my spirit and fill them with light, without asking.
At least I can tell that this is AI. Anyways, that's not mine. But okay, how does it go from... Oh, let me get another tab. How do we go from this? Oops, sorry. Let me, how do we go from this? No, wait, where's my... Did I not move it? How do we go from this? "10 seconds of like a muted drone waves to like this piano cover. Like, I don't see the similarities. Now, obviously it's the prompt, right? Oh, did I fucked up by killing my last, I had something queued up, right? So let's go here. We could do edit. Let's do cover. And then here I just want to do synth. If I could spell synth. Spacey drone. And I also want to create from that. It's really nice. I hate how nice that is. That's why Universal wants to buy the other company. They want to do this. They don't want to pay artists anymore. They want to just generate and sell and license music that is this. And that fucking sucks. There's like a meme that goes around every so often where it's like a picture of like someone washing dishes while the AI is like painting. And the robots were supposed to do the stupid shit so that we could do more of the creative stuff. The robots are not supposed to do the creative stuff for us. Like, that's not the point, right? Like, the point, like, I'm cool with robots doing being coders. Like, I'm okay with that. Take my job. That's fine. If you could take my job and then I could spend more time doing fun creative stuff, like learning how to play piano, that's the trade-off that I want. The trade-off isn't take away all the fun stuff so that I have to do the boring stuff. I don't like this one as much, but the first one I thought was really good. Like this is good too. Like I mean, it's good in the sense of like it's cohesive. Oh man. Do you have a Silk Song badge? That's pretty cool, dude. Touch Grass badge? That's a pretty cool badge too. How'd you guys get all these cool fucking badges? Okay, here's the synth wave that I was hoping to generate for the game. This is not what I want, but I'm fucking digging it. Ooh. Stinky out of tune note there. Little discordant note. Like, I like it. If it's not what I want, I just like it. That's cool. Ooh. Little synth melody. Interesting choice. I would have gone down again. A synth-driven spacey drone opens with deep, evolving pads and airy textures, forming a vast, immersive soundscape. Slow, modulating, and subtle filler sweeps and movement, while sparse, echoing melodic fragments drift in and out, anchored by a steady, pulsing, low-frequency layer. That's a good way to describe synth drone. This has like a bit of it started off with like a bit of like a what's the movie? Blade Runner? That's sort of like Neo Japan, futuristic cityscape. It really wants to throw in like a bass line. I don't really want a bass line. I just want like a slower BPM. And I think like we're gonna get like, yeah. Kind of crazy to me that it just generated 7 minutes of music. This is not 80 BPM. Is this even taking my, oh, maybe because if I go advanced options, weirdness, I can't change this, this sucks. Style influence. I gotta get better at prompting, at the very least. Let's see if I can have it generate something as well. A slow, spacey downwave piece unfolds at 70 BPM. Layers of airy, sustained synths create vast ambient textures, evolving with subtle modulations and reverb-laden swells. Faint melodic fragments emerge and dissolve within lush pads, all floating in a beatless, weightless expanse. Sounds good. I'm out of credits, so they got me. They got me. Chat, thanks for hanging out with me today. I do really appreciate it. They're gonna try to get me to pay out of credits. Where are we rating today? Probably Muniz? Actually, I'm gonna give Le Ginger Dev a little bit of love. Can't talk, wife in a meeting. Where do we want to go? We could go to Muniz. Yeah, he's playing a game. Let's go software development. All right, y'all. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me, lurking, chatting, and all of that. We are streaming. We have been streaming every single day in October. It's been a lot of fun, but it's also been kind of exhausting. I am looking forward to a couple of days without it. One more day. So I'm very likely going to be playing a spooky game tomorrow night after Halloween. If you guys have any idea of a spooky type of game, let me know. Come over to Discord and maybe throw your ideas at me, because I would like to find something that is... Well, I fucking hate spooky games. But we'll play something. The other thing that we are doing in November 6th, right? November 6th to November 7th, we are doing a 24-hour charity drive stream where I will be trying to entertain you for 24 hours, which will be a lot of fun, I think, this year. And all money goes towards children's hospitals for Extra Life. But I'm starting to take suggestions for what we're going to do. So again, come over to Discord if you have any ideas of things that we can be doing together. Let me know. And that will be the plan for there. Alrighty, I'm going to go raid Muniz. Have yourselves that coder guy, small new streamer, sure. I can cancel that. Let's go say hi to that coder guy. How many viewers? Yeah, he does have very many viewers. Let's go say hi to him. Thank you guys. Have yourselves a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Appreciate y'all. Bye now.
UDIO, yes, that's me.
Hello. Oh no, there's another UDIO. Howdy, what's up? I'm currently contemplating how I make a lookup table in ECS. What I'm working on is a strategy game. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Did the alert come? RTS? Somewhat RTS. Let me show you. I'm just gonna commit this to a branch. It's no alert. Why does my alert not? Okay. Look at that later. New sprite registration.